Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to another Confessions of a Paper Addict design team layout. I am going to work with this cut file. It is called Floral Cluster number 5 because Virginia makes the best florals ever. We've talked about this before, but here is what it looks like all cut out correctly. I needed to clean my blade, so I had a few failed attempts. And the first one, it just completely didn't work at all. I got a few of the outlines and that was it. The second one cut, but the insides didn't cut. So, you know, third time's a charm. However, that being said, I really love it all layered up together. So that's my plan today, is I'm just gonna layer these all up on top of each other, kind of like a puzzle, and then kind of offset this one that really didn't cut a little bit so you can see it in the frame. And I'm thinking about putting it on this background paper like that. And then when I cut this, I have all these little extra scraps, and I thought it would be cute to just simply kind of line them up. My options are this photo for me from quite a while ago. Yeah, it's quite a while. Drinking coffee at work one day. And then I've also got these fun fall photos I can use if I want to. However, it does kind of take away from the floral a little bit. So I'll have to pare it down if I do this. I'm not sure where we're gonna go, but I've got that option. I did have this one. I don't think the oranges are the right option. And then this one, which I still go back and forth with. However, this is a summer layout and this has a very fall vibe. So I don't think I'm gonna go with that. But that's where we're at. So let's get you on fast forward and see what I come up with. I do end up deciding to go with the photo of myself. I believe this photo is back from 2018. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's pretty old. It's definitely before Barrett. Definitely. But yeah, I'm pretty sure 2018. And it's just, I was at work one day. I think I either had gotten coffee or someone bought coffee for me. That happens a lot at my work. We take turns buying each other coffee. And I think I was on my lunch and I felt like I looked cute. And so I took a selfie because that's what I used to do. We used to have hour-long lunch breaks, and like you'd eat within the first 15 minutes and then have 45 minutes to be like, okay, I don't know what to do now. Thankfully, that's changed and it's only half an hour now, so we're not like twiddling our thumbs. But yeah, it used to be really long lunches, and so you would get bored. I'm going to title this one. I love these alphas, by the way. They have this little tiny floral on them, and I love them. But what I'm going to do is today's vibe, coffee. Lots of coffee. Because that's how it was at work sometimes. Like, even if it was a good day, like, it's a long thing, and you need coffee to get through it. Because on top of that, I had two little kids. That one was a toddler and one was a baby. And it's exhausting. And then I had another one a year later, and that was even more exhausting. Anyways, that's the point of this one. It's just kind of funny and just how it was. I really like this photo. I actually believe it might have been taken when I was doing Day in the Life. I feel like it's possible that that's what this is from. So when I go back to look, I might actually put this in that album, because I did actually document Day in the Life for that year, if I remember correctly, in a little way. So I might just have this one in there too. So it's just like a little added bonus layout. But I really love how it turned out. Title is really cute. I got the title from my titles board that I've got on Pinterest, like I've talked about before. And it just worked. I was able to layer those patterns kind of like I showed you. These were offcuts. When I cut this particular cut file, I put it kind of on a diagonal. I don't have the full 12 by 12 silhouette. I just have a portrait. So it cuts like 8.5 by 11. So when I went to put the paper on so that diagonally would fit and I would get this large cut file, it gave me these little kind of offcuts that are perfect for like really long diagonal pieces, which would make a really cool layout on top of that. But they just fit to pile it all on. Used up the same paper, which was awesome. I didn't have to put scraps back. Then I went into the ephemera. I got this little butterfly used, the little thing that says the little things you do, which I felt was good for, saying how much I love coffee. That's never changed. I've been like that since my teen. I think about 19 I started drinking coffee. I used to never ever drink it, and I never had it as like a teenager in high school or anything, but once I started working, I started getting more and more into it, and then I just became obsessed. And now I have 3 cups of coffee a day because I need it. So I like my coffee layouts. But yeah, I'm going to get that added on. I'm going to find another butterfly, and it just makes this really fun layout that I really love it. I love it so much that I almost want to like grab a new photo of myself with coffee and like slip it in place and have this in my like 2022 album, because I just really, really love how it turned out. It's just very, I don't know, there's just something about it. It makes me happy. I wanted some pops of black, and I was sharing this layout with Daisy as I was creating it, and she was like, you need black splatters, or she didn't necessarily say black, but you need splatters. And so I was like, okay, well, I have these clear stickers that are black, so I can add little hints of black throughout. I have that butterfly that is also like it's not acrylic, but you know, those ones that you have to peel off. So I got that added on. I'm going to add in a little tag for just a tiny, tiny bit of something up there to go with the title, and some splatters. And that does it for this one. It didn't need a bunch. That cut file really was able to take up such a majority of the layout without being overpowering, because that's a big thing with me in cut files. I think we've talked about this before. That's why I always struggled with cut files before I was on the design team, because I didn't know how to balance that huge cut file with my photos and make my photo the main focus. But I've learned through being on Confessions of a Paper Addict design team for a few terms now how to have that lovely balance, and for me, and what works for me and what I love. So it makes me happy. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Make sure you check out the links below so you can get your hand on this cut file. And here's a look at my finished layout. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.